another year unbeaten, another league with a 0 on the lost, and we've started the year really well. Can we take that form into Europe though? Let's have a look. Hi, I'm Matt, and coming up on today's video we've got two games for you. One from the Gibraltar Football League where we take on Europa FC at home, followed by a Europa League proper tie against RB Leipzig. As you can see on here, just a little bit of an update on the form. We did go into the Europa Champions League, UEFA Champions League qualifying paths. Unfortunately, we came unstuck against Celtic, drawing 1 each with them there, but unfortunately going into the home tie against them, we did lose 2-1, which was a shame, but never mind. We're now in the Europa League proper after this playoff game against Pogon here, where we convincingly beat them 9-2 over 2 legs, and we did draw the first game against Feyenoord 1 each before succumbing to defeat. Actually, sorry, I tell a lie. I mean, we drew against AIK as well, which was a game that I thought we probably could have won. Really, we were much better. The much better team on the day, and then we did go on to lose against Stuttgart. So we have got a game coming up now after the first league game against Leipzig. I think we're going to get beat, but let's see if we can make some tactical changes, hopefully grind out a result. Before we play Leipzig though, let's have a little look at our team. So we've signed a couple of new players. We have got a Vila Junior, or Marvin, he's formerly known as. He's a Guatemalan centre mid. Love that. We bought him for £1 million, I think, or yeah, £1.1 million. He's been brilliant so far. His form's been good. You know, he's got a 777 on rating, 2 assists and 3 appearances. Overall, he's played 14 times and scored 3 goals. So he's playing really well. We've also got Bowen Phillips. He started to play solid now this season. Look at that goal scoring return. 17 games in total, 13 goals, 9 goals in the league with 4 assists. On fire. And we've got 2 centre-backs on loan, one starting today in this fella who's come on loan from Rennes. He's okay, he's got a lot of potential ability, but we're not going to get that potential out of him. And then we've also got Thomas Romain, again, decent player, a very good player, our top centre-back. But he's one just for the year, just to get us through until we can buy our own centre-backs, really. We've got Surajit Fernandez, who's been playing well as well. Collins on the bench today. And this is the team that plays the game against Europa FC. We've got Barros in net. It's a back 4 of this guy, I can't say his name, but let's call him Inaki, Manuel, Ogachukwu and Jabbar. Jabbar's brilliant. Left-back assigned. Ali Jabbar, Iraqian left-back. Iraqian? Is that how you say that? Iraqi, maybe? Brilliant player. Got him for nothing. Diarra and Matsio midfield. We've got Sancho and Phillips out wide. Marvin on number 10. And then Celso Young up top. Let's see if we can get the 3 points. Sure we can. The thing is, right, in this Build a Nation save, by now I probably would have started simming all the league games and just concentrating on Europe and transfers activity, both in my club and others. But I'm on a 3 year or 3 season, nearly 4 season unbeaten league run, so I don't want to throw that away just yet. I'd rather try and secure that. The next loss I get in the league, we're going to change it up, and I'm going to start simming the league games and then just concentrating purely on Europe, because right now the coefficients, we're doing well. We're 29th out of the top lot in Gibraltar. The league itself, the Gibraltar League, we've managed to elevate that to maybe 68th in the world, or in Europe, sorry. No, in the world. So we're doing well, especially with it's our 6th season now. So progress is going really well. Avila Junior, fantastic. Go on, Marvin. A little hand on the hip there as he turned in after he turned and shot that celebration. So Gora, I can't say that guy's name. If you've got any idea how to say that fella's name, can you just pop it in the comments for me? Inaki, I believe that he's got a Basque name. I just don't know how you pronounce it. What a finish that was, by the way. Keeper was caught off guard. Stone, I'm pretty sure he used to play for us. It is old Ethan Stone, I think. Let's have a look. It sure is. He's played a few times for us in the past. Fair play to him. Looks like Carl the Dragon. Anyway, so yeah, I'm dominating the league. Don't know what I was saying before. Essentially, I was saying I'm going to sim the league games because concentrate on Europe, because we are absolutely flying in the league all the time now. You know, it's only Lincoln that we come up against that's half decent, really. So I suppose I can sim most of the games, play against Lincoln twice a year, play in the cups, and then just steamroll, hopefully, into Europe. But what a great ball that was. Into Avila, and Celso Jung puts us 2 up at the 22-minute mark. His 10th goal of the season. We're flying. But look at this little highlight here, the replay, sorry. I can't speak tonight. I've been playing football. I'm a bit tired. So that little knocked ball over the top into Marvin. Marvin squares it to Celso. Celso slides it past Stone, and Stone is fizzing. He definitely looks like Carla Dragon. Who's blowing there? Matsuo. He's not having a good day, is he? Also, I've just noticed the slight views changed to go on, Celso. It's annoying when it keeps changing that. Well, I'll change that later. Great header that as well. Well, 4 minutes later, scored again. Beautiful. So Jabba throws it into Phillips. Phillips turns onto his right foot, plays it back to Jabba. Jabba just laces it into the box here. Look at that. That was a great header. Celso was actually only just my friend at the moment. He fell out with me because he wanted to leave to go to, I think it was Sao Paulo that came in for him in the summer. And I was like, no. He wanted to leave for like £20,000. That's obviously not happening. The challenge I have with this league is the values don't seem to increase very much. For example, Sancho, you've just seen lose the ball there. Easily a multi-million-pound player, currently valued at £18,000. It's crazy. So I denied Celso his move away to back home to Brazil, and he saw his ass. Wanted to leave. I've managed to keep him. He's happy now. He's happy that he's playing. So I've got to try and sign up to a new contract. He doesn't want to sign one just yet, but I want to try and sign him up. He's a decent player. I'm looking to try and sign a full-time striker to replace him because I don't think he's going to sign his new contract, and if he does, I do need someone a lot stronger to try and compete more in the European competitions, but nevertheless, he is cracking to have around. This game is, we're flying. Look, 19 shots on goal, 6 on target. They've had none so far. He's got a hat-trick, is it? No. Just knocked it. I thought he'd knocked it, just left, but actually it was a good block. Nice that corner from Matsuo. Whip it to the near post, hopefully. He does. No, it's more to the centre. Going nowhere. But what I tend to find in this game is when I'm playing against the opposition in games like this, where I'm just controlling the match and dominating it, the opposition is so tired. You know, it's like we don't tire when we're playing well with the ball at our feet. I know that could very well be a thing in the match engine that actually makes sense, but playing football myself, I know full well that it is tiring chasing the ball for most of the game, but it is equally as tiring just running rings around your opponent, so not quite sure how that makes sense, but we've absolutely flown that first half right there. Let's make a couple of subs though, right? Let's take Macchio off for... Let's bring on Camacho because he needs a game, doesn't it? And let's take Marvin off for Surrogate because we don't need Marvin to play the full game. We've got a European game coming up next. So we could try and rest a couple in a moment. I think by the 55th minute. Nice, Manuel. Great assist for Jaden. 9th goal of the season for Manuel from centre back. Bloody Nora. That is some return, that, isn't it? It just shows you them near post corners are starting to work right now. Sancho drives it into Manuel. Beautiful finish. Beautiful. Kick-off highlight as well. We like this. Kick-off highlights normally mean one thing, don't they? They normally mean a goal. Not quite sure we're getting now though. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. We've won it back from Inaki. Inaki plays it back to Barros. Barros is going to ping it out to his centre back. He is. And he just brings it forward with no real pace. Jabba plays it into midfield. Out to Fernandez to Phillips. He's going to put the burners on. He is. Drives it back in midfield to Fernandez. He's going to pop it, isn't he? He's not. He loses it. Shame. I thought he was going to slap that from 25 yards then, but never mind. Never mind. Oh, that was a terrible back pass. That's his hat-trick again. That's 2 hat-tricks in 2 games for Celso Jung. It's 5-0 at the 47th-minute mark. That is a disastrous bit of defending there. I mean, look at this from whoever that is. Svan Borsen? Oh, he's had a nightmare there, hasn't he? Poor bastard. He's not going to be friends on the coach on the way. I say on the way home. It's probably not far for him to get home, but still. Look at that as well, by the way. Look at the action. Bloody hell. Ethan Stone is basically had the ball at his feet for most of the game. Right, let's take some of these players off. Celso's got a hat-trick, so he can come off for this guy. He's not had... Oh, we've just missed a goal. Let's cancel that. We can have a look again. This is why I should pause the game. Manuel's got 2 from centre-back today. And it's come from a corner again. Is it near post? It is. Look at him running in. Bang. Right off his face. Love that. Right. I'm going to pause now. Like I'm not a psychopath. Because I do normally make subs like this. I don't know why actually I do it. I'm an idiot. But I was going to bring on Gilarducci for Celso Jung. And we're also going to bring on... Let's bring on Jamie Victor for Ugachukwu. There we go. Right, cool. There's our subs. There's our subs. There's our men out on the field. A few will change in a moment, but as I'd expected, an easy game. 6-0. Absolutely throbbing these. That'll be his last interception of the game, I am sure of it. Brings it inside to Celso. Is he going to just ding it over the top? He's not. He's going to play it left. Yep, always playing that left to Jabba. Jabba's going to go back inside, as he always does, pretty much. We just like to control this game here, don't we? It's so easy for us in this league. In fact, that'll be why our fitness is just always on point in the league. Because look at this. We're in 3rd gear, just knocking the ball around. 6-0 up. Not even an hour gone. We're throwing it around. Are we going to score from this? We might just put on a plate. No, he's going to finish it. Brilliant. Fantastic goal. Brilliant team goal. I don't know how many passes we got there. I'd like to be able to count that. I wonder if there must be something in the data that you'd be able to go, right, how many passes were made successfully in between a goal? I wonder if you can get that in the data hub. If you can, let me know. Put it in the comments. I don't really know about that, but yeah, I should go and have a look really. Ethan Stones had a nightmare. At one stage, by the way, he was a 4.5-star rated youth development keeper. And we got rid of him because we've developed around him and he wasn't good enough for us anymore. And now he spent the majority of his game picking the ball from behind him. He's had to face 12 shots on target. He's had 33 shots at goal at him. Meanwhile, his team have not had a shot on goal yet, but could this be the first one? Unless we intercept and go on a break, this could be their first shot on goal. It's not yet, not yet. Could be. It might be, it might be. It is, isn't it? Fair enough. They've had a shot at goal and it was blocked by us. Because, you know, we don't like conceding goals. I don't like paying out clean sheet bonuses, but to be fair, I think it's quite good. I think Barros last year, I think he only conceded 7 all season in the league, which is just frightening, really. That's across 26 league games. So, you know, and I'm sure one of them, he may have dunked 2 in from against Lincoln. So, I mean, we don't concede many goals in this league nowadays, peeps. We've got 1 sub left to make. Let's bring on... Let's move him to there. Let's bring on Colin for a run out. There we are. He will do. Colin's come on to just close out the game. Stretch his legs a little bit. You can see he's played 2 more games than most people. It's because we front load all our fixtures because of Europe. We don't delay them. We play them ahead for some reason, which is fine. I tend to find this, by the way. We absolutely barnstorm first halves and just like chill the second. The previous to last league game, I won. I think it was 9-1, but I was 9-0 up at half time, or 8-0. Oh, Sancho, that was a save. Bloody hell! I thought that was a miss, because that would have been a terror that if it was a miss. But fair enough. Fair enough. It was blocked by somebody. He said save, so I assume it was the keeper. But oh, and Sancho at the back post. He's played well today, actually. Sancho got a 9.3. 2 assists and a goal. Love that. 9 key passes. 9 key passes. Jesus. We are a good footballing team. Well, we've got a problem. Our main striker for the Leipzig game is now injured. We've got an injury here to Baptiste Mays, I think we called him. He's now out for... it says 2 days. I mean, I thought it said between 9 days and 3 weeks. So he's out for a couple of days. That means he misses this game. And unfortunately, because Celso Jung did get the ump with us at the start of the season, I didn't register him for the actual Europa League league phase. So we are now playing well out of favour Victor Sokot. He's still decent. He's unhappy because he just he wants to be starting more games. you can't, because I've got 3 players ahead of him, which are Celso. To be fair, it was Keelan Wilson, but I've dropped him into reserves because Celso and Mays are playing so well. I want to try and give a youth a bit of a go, like let's see Luca Gilarducci. But again, I'm not registering him for the Europa League. So this is the team that's going to try and hopefully fumble our way through the home game against Leipzig, which is Barros in net, where a back 4 of Valverde, Remain, I struggle with this one, Ogachukwu and Jabbar. A midfield pairing of Manuel and Colin Van Houten. Manuel starting in midfield from centre-back today because Diarra is not fully fit. Manuel played there a couple of games ago. And Colin Van Houten is playing because he's mint and also is mourning for more games. On the right wing we've got Sancho, left wing Phillips, number 10 Marvin, and up front we have got Victor. Fingers crossed for a win. I mean, look at their team. They've got some really good players in here, haven't they? That I bet none of you ever heard of. Same. What have they got on the bench? Nothing much to shout home about. I think, oh yeah, they've got Arsant. Yeah, he's the baller, isn't he? He is a good player. Very, very good player. We don't want to see him today. I wonder if he's being rested because we're, you know, definitely not the favourites for this game. Let's see. I mean, I'm not hopeful of it. I'm not hopeful of getting anything out of this. Leipzig should absolutely crush us. We're tiny compared to them, you know. But stranger things have happened, right? Okay, and we're off. Our 4th game in the Europa League this season, and we've currently got 3 points from it. Shame that, really. And that's the point that it's counting now. So we've got 2 points in it, 2 draws, 1 loss. However, we're on the attack from a corner, near post, into the. Ooh, tested the keeper slightly. We'd have been really lucky if that had gone in. But they've got a throw in. We're pressing high up. Can we win the ball back? We can. Van Houten's got it. Into Sancho. Sancho to Manuel. Manuel plays it out wide, I assume. Yes, he does, to Valverde. Valverde spreads the play, brings it back inside, and get you in there, Victor. Victor takes us into a 1-0 lead in the 12th minute. That is the kind of start we need. I'm going to put this back on to sideline because I feel like we're missing some more of the play here, but this little dink inside here to Valverde was nice. Oh, keeper should have done so much better with that though, shouldn't he? Well, it's 1-0, man 62, and we're looking good for our money. So far, we've actually, on paper and stats, been the better team. What's gone on there? No. Out of nowhere, they've equalised. Look at that. Dreadful defending from Van Houten. He's begging to play game and he's let his man slide like that. 1 each, straight away from the next highlight. I didn't want to see that. I was just about to say that on paper we look okay. The possession's thereabouts. We've both had the same amount of shots on target, both shots at goal. It's 1 each. They've got another shot now, back post header, and Van Houten does clear his lines. Out to Ogachukwu, who drags it out. He's going to play it back inside. He squares it across. Fair enough. That's a big ball across to the left-hand side. Phillips is now burning down the pace here. He plays it back to Jabbar, and Jabbar's probably going to play it down the line back to Phillips. He does, and we've lost it. That's happened far too much this season, where we've tried to play that little simple 1-2 and it's not really worked out. Nah. All of that's led for them to have a shot on goal as well. We need to clean that up, really. It's simple, you know. The ball at the left foot, just play it straight back to your friend in front of you, and it's simple as that. But the amount of times we've lost the ball out from it. The same interceptions, or when we try and drive forward with the ball and just knock it out of our feet, we tend to push it a bit too far sometimes. Oh, throw on goal, Sokol. Is he going to chip him? He's not. He's going to finish it. Yes, it's 2-1. Get you in there, Victor. He's carrying a knock as well, but I can't really afford to take him off. We do look good for our money here. Van Houten drags his little player out of space. I like that. Gives the space for Marvin to just knock it into Sokol, or Sokol. I don't know how to say his name. And that was a great finish, really. He's on for a hat-trick. A player that I don't play that often. He's now on 2 for the game. He's got a groin injury before half-time. He is going to play the entire game. I'm not going to be sorry for that, because I need that guy. He's a clinical finisher. And I need him to just keep getting in them positions if he can. And he's scored 2 so far, 1 with an injury, so... Oh, off the bar. Yeah, so far... So good, I think. Okay, so more of whatever we had in the first half, bring it out for the second half. I'm probably going to make some subs around about the 60-minute mark because Bowen Phillips and Sancho are not doing much today. Bowen Phillips on a 6.4 at half time. I think that's only going to go backwards. I could be wrong, but it's the one thing with Bowen Phillips. If he doesn't start well, he doesn't tend to carry on well. And that was a decent save, albeit it was miles offside. The keeper's still got to do his bit, and he did. So Bowen Phillips is here. He's quiet enough today. Sancho's done nothing as well. Probably going to change them both, actually. In fact, we are on the 60th minute mark. Let's pause it. Right, let's bring on this boy, Inaki. And then left-hand side. Let's chuck Renell Young on. He's not played for a while. But I remember last season, I brought him on some European games and he was decent. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see how Renell does. I think he can try and get a little bit into this game. A bit more than Bowen Phillips did. I mean, Renell's fast, right? So, yeah, acceleration 15, pace 15. So, he's fast enough to make a bit of an impact on that left. I'm just more concerned about losing it in the centre and being caught out here like I did before. Partly because Van Houten didn't drop back enough for their first. In time, should I say, in time. He lost his man very, very easily. But is Schilek going to take it out to us? Are we going to win that possession back? We might. Jabba, oh, he's lost it. He's jumped underneath the ball. Fair enough. Romain looked like he had that in some sort of control, but we got a free kick anyway. Marvin dings it into the box. Over to Victor. Is it a penalty? No, it's not. Renell's got the ball. Is he going to drill it on the deck? He's not. He's going to cut it back. He's not. Ignore me. I don't even know how my own team play. Oh, Inaki was going to try and slide it into that bottom left corner there. Keeper's bottom right. Didn't quite work out the way he thought he would. Right. Let's take off Marvin because he's not doing bits there for us. Let's also take off Manuel. And let's put Surrogate in there. Okay. And let's think of that bloody game. 3 points. Oh, please don't throw it away here. Let's go balanced. I mean, a point's okay, but I don't want a point. I want all three of them, and we're probably going to concede here, aren't we? Oh, what a save. Oh, that was solid goalkeeping. Really good goalkeeping, that. Right, we are balanced. We've got 2 minutes to go. I tell you what, a third here would be fabulous, wouldn't it? Keeper catches it with ease. I don't like these highlights when the keeper just scoops it out of the air because it normally feels like a big punt up top. Someone brings it down. They go on the counter and we concede. However, I think we're going to win this back. Yeah, we do. We lose it. Win it back though. Nice. Diarra. Out to Matsuo. Matsuo's going to play out wide. He is. Come on there, Inaki. Drill it on the floor for a tap in. He doesn't. He skins him. Oh, that could have been his hat trick. On an injury as well. Good defensive block, to be fair. But he's done his bit there. Done what he had to. He's going to waste a bit of time. We're going to waste some more. We're going to stop the overlap as well. Because, you know, that catches us out sometimes. Yeah, he's taking his time here. Take all the time you want. And, oh, well. For a second there, I thought it was going to drop right to Diarra, just nod it home, but not the case today. Can we wrap this up? Can we just clean him out? There we are. Win the ball back, Diarra. That's a good sub. Bring Diarra on. He's got a bit of legs. He's got a bit of something about him. Bit of time wasting. That's 5 minutes. No. Yes. 3 points in the bag in Europe. I bet we didn't. You know what? I bet no one saw that coming because I certainly didn't. Well, that sees us sit 18th in the group or the league's phase stage. Clearly, we're only 1 point, you know, outside of the actual being knocked out of the competition. However, you know, coming up in that competition, we have got a couple of games that, considering we beat Leipzig, we've got Rennes next, so we're not going to be able to play one of our centre backs that we've got on loan at the back there, or in fact, the striker. I think he's on loan from Rennes. He is, so we can't play him either. And then after that, we've also got Winter, whoever these are. Never heard of them, but let me tell you, that's a game we can win. So in theory, we've probably got a few games here where we might be able to pick up some points in the middle. We've then got Lille and Fenerbahce. I don't expect to get much out of them, so it's on these two here. If we can get 4 points out of these two games, we could be in contention of staying in the Europa League, at least to that second round knockout playoff. And if you'd like that, please do drop me a subscribe and a like on the video, comment for anything you want to see in future, and thank you very much for watching.